Lordy, Lord. Ooh, man. It's 9:01, and you know what time it is. It's time for some intel on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So let's do what we do. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, and it's for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, is for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, is for entertainment purposes only. So let's do what we do. We get to Melody. We get to Melody and Keke. So Melody is going to this place called Midtown, and there's this place called the Camp, and it's supposed to be like this watering hole or hole in the wall, to use a old blues song. But anyway, so Keke walks up, and Melody's like, I'm glad that you showed up. And Keke was like, well, why would I? And Melody said, well, because you weren't at the baby reveal. And, Keke said, I wouldn't miss a moment to show my face. I would be that cowardice to not show up. And so Keke said that she was still sick, and she went to the doctor the day before, but they still have to run more tests on her. So then, Keke is asking Melody how she's doing, and Melody says, living, traveling, minding my own business, and the Expo and the Feedback Town Hall, which, like I said in my video, the city of Townsville was more put together than that town hall. So, with that being said, they talk about, Marsau and Stormy, and Melody says that, I'm surprised that two multimillionaires would be tight about $100. And, Keke believes that it's not so much about the $100, but it's about the way that he came at Stormy, that Marsau came at Stormy. Which I agree with, because, listen, at the end of the day, that should have been in writing, and that also should have been matched with every other vendor there. I think we can all clearly see that commonsensically it makes the most sense in the world. So then, Keke says that Marsau was different before money and fame, and Marsau will laugh at others, but when it comes to him, it's not as funny. And, Melody asks, are you and Tisha good? And, Melody said, not Melody, I'm sorry, y'all. Keke says that, we're moving backwards, her and Tisha. And so then Keke talks about the affair and the threesome that was had with the makeup artist, allegedly. And I only say allegedly because, if you guys know, the reunion just happened, I think, last week. And so, the makeup artist talked about Keke and coming after Keke. Miss, you do realize that you saying something to Keke only further insinuates that you were the person that did something. So, hashtag a hit dog will holler. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So listen, I feel that Melody is really that homegirl from around the way. That, she's not about, how much you have in terms of resources and money and material things. She's about the soul. You know what I mean? And so I feel with this meeting, it was a way for them to both release it. I feel like Keke and Melody honestly probably have one of the most genuine friendships on the show, because sometimes it's hard to be like, okay, who do y'all like anybody in this group? But I can definitely tell that Keke and Melody definitely do like each other. I think that, it's really sad that, Tisha and, Keke are where they are, but also, too, Tisha, how about this? Tisha is very selfish. And I say that Tisha is selfish for the fact of you basically are just like Marsau. Everyone else you will talk about, but when it comes to you, you will run away when somebody is talking about you and you do not want to confront anything. And my thing is this: if what is being said is not true, then stay there and fight. But if you walk away, it must be true to some degree. And, with these rumors about Marsau, cheating on Tisha, things like that, You know, Tisha did say about Melody's marriage, when there's smoke, there's fire. Well, guess what? You really are running away from a lot of smoke that you don't think is a fire. And y'all, all I'm going to say is, woo, y'all saw the preview. We saw the scene of scenes in the season preview trailer, right? That is going to be happening the next episode, because as we see, right, in the preview, and y'all, it is just, oof. Oh, it's so much. It is so damn much. And I feel like with this group, it is more about grudges than solutions. And I feel that sometimes, you know, problems are better solved privately than publicly. You know what I mean? I think that this group probably was cool before the cameras ever came into their lives, before they ever became, you know, known on the Oprah Winfrey Network. But it just seems like ever since this camera has turned on, it has been drama with this group. And, you know, you don't want to get to the point where your life is so much for everybody else that there's nothing left for you. And I can only imagine, it's like, okay, you know, the check must be decent enough because they keep coming back season after season. They're not, but it's not Katie Burris money, where, you know, highest paid housewife, and, you know, and everything in between. Hashtag speak on it. But yeah, I really do feel that with this episode, it was what it was. I think the biggest thing in this episode that I've seen is that, you know, it was Tisha and Marsau. And it seems like Tisha and Marsau, to me, have been broken for a long time mentally in their marriage, because we do see in the preview for this season of, you know, when they're, in the words of Nell, going to Houston. Hashtag love Nell Fletcher. But when they're going to Houston, and how, you know, the rumor gets brought up that Tisha, you know, stepped out on Marsau, and that how the last time she felt sick, that, you know, she was pregnant when Marsau got a vasectomy. So it seems that now listen, reality TV is basically a time capsule, right? Because all this was filmed this past summer, right? They were filming this past summer as we were talking about what is to come. So what we're seeing is what has happened this past summer, right? So it's in real time, but it's also was in a capsule of time. And listen, I feel that with Marsau, you know, because Marsau is, we just gonna say he's an actual social self-hole. Because to me, it just seems like if you're not on Marsau's team, screw you. Same thing with Tisha. If you're not on her team, screw you. And that's not a way to live at all. And it's just, you know, maybe, you know, hopefully something good happens at the cookout. Man, there's so much I want to tell y'all. There's so much, but I can't tell you. I just have a feeling that the next episode is going to probably be how can I put this? The next episode, I think, and the episode after that is probably going to be the two highest rated episodes of the season. I have my reasons why. And I will give y'all a well, this is 9-on-1, so anyway. Let's just say this. I think Kimmy is going to be stepping into happiness a lot more. And, you know, I feel like there's a conclusion coming for at least one of these couples. I keep saying that season 7 is going to be it, because we know that Melody Cherie said that she is stepping away from the show. Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stop. She's not stepping away from the show. Lord help. She's not stepping away from the show. What I meant to say was, even though Melody Cherie said that she wasn't stepping away from the show, we don't know if the show's been renewed. Right? So yeah, I think it's up to us, the fans, to see if we want it renewed or not. And as you guys know, Ashley Silva says that, she doesn't know what's happening with Love and Marriage DC, nor does she care if it comes back. So we don't know what's going on with that. But apparently, Love and Marriage DC has already taped their reunion. So we shall see. But anyway, that's what I have to say on this episode with Melody and Keke. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This has been another edition of Brainless Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Bye, bye, everybody.